XRP specialists predict that XRP is going to explode, and this time it is to reach new all-time highs. Want to know more? Stay tuned. Hey crypto lovers, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will be talking about XRP and how it is going to explode soon. But before we start, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Done? Let's get started. Ripple, which was released in 2012, is comparable to Ethereum. It is broadly used to characterize both its payment network and as a cryptocurrency. Its payment network is the RippleNet, while XRP, its native currency, helps to carry out cross-border transactions that are also available to trade. Ryan Fugger first conveyed the concept of the Ripple payment network in 2004, but it was not until Jed McCaleb and Chris Larson took over the project in 2012 that Ripple started getting on board. Surprisingly, Ripple Labs came into the scene by 2012, and XRP saw its nicer version from then. XRP, the native token of the network, and powers transferring prices within the network. The digital currency is available for trade for almost any fiat currency or other digital assets, that too with a very low transaction fee. The XRP token is here to fulfill a purpose, which is to facilitate money transfer between any two currencies that takes time and money. Looking at the fundamental analysis of the token, XRP owes to resolve several issues faced when using Bitcoin, for example, low speed and higher transaction fee. The transaction speed of Ripple is only around 4 seconds, and around 1500 seconds can be handled without trouble, hassle-free, every second. Ripple Labs created 100 billion XRP tokens originally that operate independently from Ripple. Thus, Ripple XRP is the currency that runs on RippleNet, which is a digital payment network, which is on top of the XRP Ledger distributed database. The XRP Ledger is open source and is established on distributed ledger technology. Since mining includes electric units as the computer systems consume power, this has led to considerable exploitation. Thus, Ripple runs the eco-friendly way and is endurable. XRP has been showing rapid progress throughout its lifetime, and the price has seen a considerable improvement. Despite all the issues against Ripple, the altcoin's price continued to be less impacted and propelled accordingly. Many experts believe XRP prices are very much undervalued and may swell notably in the near future. The price of XRP skyrocketed in 2021 despite the legal conflict against the SEC and Ripple's CEO. Although there has been some good news to XRP holders, as there were rumors of the case against XRP being vulnerable. The price leaped from 20 cents to more than 50 cents in February and traded above 40 cents until a huge spike pushed the price close to $1 in April. Later, the price finally hit $1 and reached the yearly highs at $1.90. From the end of April to the end of May, the price withdrew to the lows of 77 cents due to the market crash on May 19th. The downtrend proceeded until July, when the price was trading barely above 60 cents. The month of August started with a bullish momentum. The altcoin broke the $1 target for the first time in about 60 days. Despite being hit by the lawsuit from the Securities and Exchange Commission, the company has lately got a few important deals. Namely, GME Remittance, which is one of the largest non-bank remittance service providers in South Korea, declared openly that it has joined Ripple's payment network, RippleNet. By the end of the year 2021, being a fast and less costly cryptocurrency, XRP can easily pull many investors. This could cause the price to hit the $2 mark with a bullish market. On the contrary, the pre-mined XRP supply can cast the price down too. In such a case, the price may go down for a short term near the 56.1 cent level and may go back up within a small time frame. If XRP closes this year touching the lows, then it might begin again next year's trade with a bearish note. In that situation, the XRP price starting January may be around 60.7 cents. On the other hand, if 2021 hits new highs and closes, it could continue the same trend and commence 2022 with a bullish trend. If this happens, the XRP price can be at $1.48.1. The Ripple SEC lawsuit is expected to go on till 2022, and moreover, the consequence is expected to come out in favor of Ripple. In such a situation, the XRP price is anticipated to move at a higher pace, and therefore the price may reach around $1.86.8. Nonetheless, if XRP finds it hard to withstand the cryptocurrency regulators in countries like the US, the price might go down and fall to 99.7 cents. On the other hand, if XRP manages to overcome all odds, like the ban or criticism related to the network, and bring improvements, it may be valued for $1.54.6. Ripple is also anticipated to work with more European and Latin American banks who will again facilitate both XRP and Ripple payment technology. Such advances could tend to substantial price changes in the token price of the XRP. This can draw further investors and cause the XRP price to go up to a $3.87.1 mark by the end of the next 5 years. If the market is subjected to a crash any time in the next 5 years, as it did, the price can decrease to almost 50% and see its low at $1.51.3. Yet, if Ripple manages to carry over the current investors by maintaining a steady network and tops as a cheap exchange platform, then by the end of the next 5 years, the price may be seen at an average value of around $2.74.2. In 2017, the coin entered the market at a cost of 0.58 cents. The price for many years remained the same. In March to April 2017, the first price hike happened. The coin ascended to 3 cents within a few months. The growth was immediately followed by a further market pump in May to 20 cents. The reason for such a quick surge was the news that Ripple's network joined Bank of Tokyo Mitsubishi. The Bank of Tokyo is the third largest bank in the whole world. The XRP price, with some surges here and there, varied between 18 cents and 30 cents throughout 2017. The new XRP rally started with BTC's growth in December 2017. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency markets saw a positive trend with huge price growth at that period of time. In 2018, as a result of the previous year's development, the cryptocurrency hit $1 per coin and more than $3 in January 2018. In February, the coin dropped to 7 cents and resurged to $1 per XRP. The currency kept its price position for 1 month and then continued to fall back down. It got to 50 cents again in April due to Bitcoin, which happened to overcome the $8,000 mark. The coin then began to decrease steadily and hit 26 cents. In September, Ripple declared openly the release of XRapid, which is a forum for payment services and financial organizations. XRP quotes began to climb in the midst of the announcement, and the asset even happened to briefly shift Ethereum from the second position on the CoinMarketCap list at some point, showing more than 100% growth. The digital token exchanged between 50 cents and 39 cents until November, and then plunged to 28 cents in December 2018. The XRP average was around 30 cents for almost half a year. In 2019, the price remained almost constant throughout the year with a considerable and small hikes. The price was still around 28 cents for the first couple of months of 2019. Then the token saw a constant increase to 30 cents. It further plummeted to a greater degree and was closed at 19 cents on December 31, 2019. The price failed to remain above the 20-cent levels and gradually dropped down to close the yearly trade at 19 cents. In 2020, the XRP price that started trading around 23 cents hiked above 30 cents for a very short period and came back below $2. The price exchanged within $2 till the end of November as the volumes were relatively low. By the beginning of December, the volumes rose like never before that rebounded the price to 60 cents, woefully dropped back to 20 cents to close the yearly trade. The price prediction of XRP by various sources and analysts seems to be very optimistic. According to Digital Coin Price, the website for crypto prediction has revised their Ripple price prediction that XRP will touch the $1 mark by the end of 2021. A very good outlook for 2021 has been made by Trading Beasts, and according to their forecast, the price is to hit $1.11.2 with a jump of 36.58% by the end of the year. According to Coinpedia's estimated XRP price prediction, with such positive market emotions, XRP price can get a huge boost and it can hit $2 by the end of 2021. On the downside, the lawsuit may have a negative impact on the traders if the case is held till the next year. If this happens, Ripple will lose a huge portion of its investors and the value could drop to 56 cents. With that being said, We would want you to know that the crypto market is highly volatile and prices frequently change, and so do forecasted values. So it is always advised to consult a financial advisor if you're making any big financial decisions, and do your own research before investing into anything, let alone crypto. We do not provide financial advice, and this video is purely for informational and entertainment purposes. With that, we are at the end of the video. If you found the video interesting, make sure to hit the like button and stay tuned for more videos. See you soon. Until then, bye.